So warm greeting. This session we are going to discuss estimation of cost of casting. So the estimation of cost of casting, the total cost of manufacturing a component consists of following elements: material cost, labor cost, direct other expenses, overhead cost. So the material cost, the cost of material required for the casting is calculated as follows. So number 1, from the drawing, calculate the volume of material required for casting, and this volume multiplied by density gives the net weight of the casting. So we need to find out the weight of the casting, so with help of volume and density. And the next one is add the weight of process scrap, that is weight of runners, gates and rises and other material consumed as a part of process in getting the casting. And then number 3 is add the allowances for metal loss in oxidization, in furnace, in cutting the gates and runners and overruns. So they add the allowances. And next one is multiply the total weight by cost per unit weight of the material used. Then last step is subtract the value of scrap return from the amount obtained in step 4 to get the direct material cost. So you have to multiply with the total weight by cost per unit weight, and you have to subtract the scrap return, and this will be repeated, right? So next the casting drawing is made by adding various allowances like sinkage, draft and machining allowances etc. to the dimensions of the finished component. So diagram itself will mention the allowances. So based on this we have to calculate the cost of the casting. So in addition to the direct material, various other materials are to be used process for manufacture of a casting. So material required in melting the metal. So what are all the material required for melting the metals? So that is coal, limestone and other fluxes etc. The cost of these material is calculated by tabulating the value of material used on per ton basis and other appropriate on each items. So you have to find out the what are the materials required for the melting of metals, and the material used in core shop for making the cores, that is oils, binders and refractories etc. So which is used to create a core. The cost of the core material is calculated depending upon the core size and method of making the core. Similarly, the cost of molding sand ingredient is also calculated. So that is material of core shop for making the cores. The next one is labor cost. The labor cost involved in the various stages in the foundry shop. So the cost of labor involved in making the cores, baking of cores and molds. So preparation of core, so that is also comes under labor cost. And the cost of labor involved in firing the furnace, melting and pouring the metal. So firing the furnace and cleaning of casting, fettling, painting of casting etc. is generally calculated on the basis of per kg of cast weight. And then third one is direct other expenses. Other expenses like patents, core boxes, cost of using machines and other items which can be directly identified with the particular products. So what are all the product involved on the process? So that is direct other expenses. Overhead expenses, that overhead consists of a salary and wages of supervisor, staff and pattern shop staff and inspection staff, administrative expenses, water and electricity charges etc. So these overheads are generally expressed as percentage of labor charges. So the cost of cast component is calculated by adding the above constituents. So these are the um, procedures to find out the estimation of cost of casting. So the next session we'll discuss how to solve the problem on casting. Thank you.